What's up, guys? It's your boy Super Mario Retros. I'm in the game room today, and I had another great week of thrifting. So I want you guys to come with me, check it out. Let's get started. All right, guys, so here we are. This is my local Half Price Books. It's also their flagship store, so it's huge. Has a big selection. It even has a coffee shop inside. But it is one of my favorite places to check out. As you can see here, I was looking at the comic books for a little bit. I'm not huge on comic books. I don't know that much about them, but there is a huge selection. They also had a ton of Funko Pops. I'm kind of done collecting Funko Pops. I would like to have some from my Mercari store. You see this one was only $2, not bad. But I did continue to look anyways. I really like looking at like their loose stuff. See what you can find. Sometimes they have some cool action figures. I'm not sure what these were, but definitely big selection and more action figures here. Nothing really that I needed. A big old Iron Man right there. Some Hot Wheels too, and even Daryl Rogers.
Daryl Rogers.
They're filming.
They also had these cool Ninja Turtle keychains for only $5.99. This big Groot Funko Pop and the Shredder Funko Pop that I really wanted. But again, I'm passing these up. I'm not trying to collect more Funko Pops. Still really cool.
Master Shredder.
Guys, moving on to the video game section. This is a great place to find video games. As you can see here, big Wii U selection. They had Breath of the Wild for $29.99. A little overpriced. Amiibo Festival for $7.99, not bad, but that's kind of what it goes for. Plenty of selection of games. Mario Party 10 for $32.99. And they even had some GameCube games, sports games nonetheless, but still cool to see GameCube games out in the wild. Good selection of Wii games as well, but nothing that I was really missing or nothing I needed in the collection. Still cool to see. Let me know if you guys see anything you would have picked up. And then they had the GOAT, the Simpsons Hit and Run for Xbox, one of their heavy hitters.
Critics call it the best Simpsons game ever.
Get the lawsuit.
The Simpsons Hit and Run. Rated.
Moving on, guys, they did have lots of retro games, mainly sports games. Although they did have this Animaniacs game, or Tiny Toons game actually, for the Sega Genesis, but mainly all sports games behind their case. They did have Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. I was curious about that one, but I didn't really want to ask somebody to open the case just to look at the price. But still good to see they had a decent selection. Then I decided to move on to the Goosebumps books. This is a great place to find Goosebumps books. Unfortunately for me, all they had was the modern ones like this. And I don't collect those. I only collect the retro ones. They did have a few more down here, but once again, not the retro kind. So guys, I'm pretty much striking out today at Half Price, but I decided to visit the VHS section and see if I could find anything. They had these Dragon Ball Z. And I found the Lost World Jurassic Park with the lenticular insert. I actually decided to pick this one up because you never really find these out in the wild with that insert.
Capture the Lost World Jurassic Park on video cassette this Tuesday.
And that was pretty much it for Half Price Books, guys. So on to the next stop. Guys, so next stop is the Goodwill. This is one that I don't really go to. Right away, I find this Pikachu piggy bank. It was $4.50, but passed it up. It was too heavy to ship if I were to ship it. Started looking at the boxed games and found this Pokemon puzzle, but not something I'm interested in, especially 1,000 pieces. That will take way too long. And they did have the Wii U Infinity set for $12, but also passed it up. Here we are. My daughter's kind of searching the bins with me. That's how you find stuff. And as you can see, there's something Pikachu related back there. And we picked it up. So we have Pikachu here. This is one of the interactive ones that lights up. The cheeks light up and it talks for $3.30. Definitely took that one home. All right, guys. And then we have Megatron here. This is one of the re-releases from Kenner from the originals.
Firing Megatron, terrorize! The evil towering T-Rex transforms from prehistoric to robotic. With pulverizing claw and twin missile launchers. The biggest stage in transformation.
Oh, I definitely took the Megatron home. It was only $3. And then I found this Gengar plush for $1. So definitely took this one home as well. Kept looking at the electronics. I found this wired Xbox controller. But for $5.50, I decided to pass it up. Then moved on to the DVDs, was looking at the movies, the games, a bunch of sports games as usual. Nothing really stood out. And then guys, I'm always looking at the CDs. Always look for this little logo. You might find a PlayStation game mixed in, which I did. Unfortunately, it was golf. Guys, and here we are at the next Goodwill actually, and right away they had 2 Wii bundles for $25 each. Great price, but these are sold as is, so I decided to pass them up. And I also wasn't really just looking to spend that much today. Went ahead and looked at the movies, and they had a lot of the same games that I had saw the last time I was in here, although Forza is a good game. That one is something I considered picking up but passed on it. And then I found Wayne's World on VHS. This was a good one for the collection.
Bring you up to speed. My name is Wayne Campbell.
And then guys, this is what I was talking about. They have the Lost World Jurassic Park, but no insert here, so I'm glad I picked up the 1.5 price books. And then guys, I randomly found Rita Repulsa chilling in the cup section, which is wild because I had just found Lord Zed a week ago. And guys, they definitely had lots of electronics. This Xbox 360 controllers do really good, but again, I wasn't really looking to take risks today. Again, this stuff is sold as is, so decided to pass it up. But my daughter did find me this Jigglypuff. She was really excited to show me. This is more along the lines of the stuff I'm looking to find today. For $2, definitely picked it up. And I also found this Leonardo Build-A-Bear plush. Really cool, but looked it up and it's not really going for that much, so left it. And then guys, I'm always looking at the board games and the puzzles, looking for Lego sets. And today we hit because we found Animal Crossing Monopoly. This is going to be part of our personal collection. My daughter loves Animal Crossing and couldn't believe we found it, especially for $2. We opened it up, made sure it had all the pieces, and even though it was kind of messy, it looked like everything was there. So definitely picked it up. This was our find of the day for sure. And this is something we'll be keeping and something me and my daughter will be playing together. It had the board there. So great find, guys. Great find. There's a Mario one, and I need that one day too. So happy to find this one. Alright guys, then visited the toy section and found this Michelangelo figure. I really wanted it because I have the Leonardo that goes with it, but for $4 I decided to leave it. Still really cool. Alright guys, then last but not least, I found this 1-Up mushroom. It's from Club Mochi Mochi. It was a little dirty, but I took the risk on it and it actually washed out really good at home. So glad I picked this one up, especially for only $1.99. Nice pickup and last pickup of the day. Alright guys, as you can see, we got Rita here. I found Lord Zed last week. So she'll be hanging out next to him. And perfect. Little Power Ranger section there. And we got Rita now and Lord Zed. And as you can see, she was a little dirty, kind of cleaned up. She is missing that little weapon thing she uses, but it's all right. Especially for $2, and especially since I just found it out in the wild. So there we go. All right, guys. So at half price, all I really found was this Jurassic Park VHS, the Lost World Jurassic Park, and they had a lot of stuff, but obviously I'm trying not to spend too much. The reason I did pick this one up is because you find this one everywhere. You can find it everywhere, but this one actually had the lenticular insert. And I had this as a kid, guys, so that's really cool. Like I said, you see this movie everywhere, but it never has that little insert. And this time it did, so really cool. And this one will stay in the collection, so I'll keep this one. Look how cool that looks, by the way. All right, guys, so this particular Goodwill, again, very good. I spent $8? No, $7. But I got this Megatron Transformer, which is really cool. If you guys see, I have him already. This is the re-release from Kenner. That one's brand new in box. I didn't want to open it, but now I get to have this one, which I can play with because I've been wanting to open that one, but of course I wanted to keep it CIB. So now I have this one, can kind of play around with it, but post it for sale. So this one should give me about $15 or so, which is not bad when I paid $3 for it. I also found this cool Gengar plush. These are original Pokemon brand. And this was only $1, so this was a no-brainer for sure. Pick this one up. And then last but not least for that thrift store, we got this Pokemon Pikachu plush in great condition. And it opened in the back and it works, so let me see. And if you hold it, he actually has a few different phrases. So really cool. Again, $3. Great find right here. And this should sell for maybe 15 to 20 bucks. And you guys let me know. I'm running out of space, so I do have this other Pikachu that I found a while back. This one's a lot bigger. It's cool because this one's a Build-A-Bear Pikachu. And I got a deal on this one too. Probably paid like $2 if I remember correctly. But which one do you guys like better? Which one would you keep in the game room? Let me know down below in the comments. All right, guys, so final thrift store, I spent $6 there. And I actually ended up bringing home this 1-Up mushroom. It was in really bad condition, but it actually cleaned up very well. So threw it in the washing machine, cleaned up very well. I went ahead and cut off the tag because it looked like someone had chewed on it or something crazy. But cleaned up very good. Club Mochi Mochi makes great stuff, so I'm happy to add this one to the collection, especially for like $1.90 or whatever it was. Or actually, I think technically it was $1.61. But happy to add this one to the collection. And then you guys saw my daughter found me this Jigglypuff. So I feel like Jigglypuff's one of those characters you don't really see too much of. You find a ton of Pikachus and a ton of Charmanders and Bulbasaurs and stuff like that. But really cool to find Jigglypuff. Again, original Pokemon brand. This one's also $1.61, I believe. And another one to add to the collection. And then guys, last find, and probably the best find, we got the Animal Crossing Monopoly board game. So this one stayed in the collection. My daughter will be playing this one. And it was only $2, which is amazing. We actually saw this one in the store, like when it was in stores. And there was one time that it was on clearance and seemed like a good deal, but still was a little bit too high. For $2, that was amazing. So really cool. Obviously, we love Animal Crossing. My daughter has a very nice island. And now we can play Animal Crossing Monopoly. And then real quick, guys, just want to show you the little characters that come in there because they're super awesome. We have this little character right here. It had all the characters, by the way, which is great. We have this one here. It has a little fishing stick that you have to like push on. It's not broken, it's just you have to push it on. And we have this one here. And we have this one. So 4 characters to choose from. A ton of little accessories. Check out this little die. So I haven't really read the instructions yet. But again, this was probably our find of the week for $2. We found a lot of cool stuff, but all in all, guys, I think we spent less than $20. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the rest of my videos, and until next time, peace out.